Hello, everybody. My name is Christian. I'm the host of the Disruptive Chef Entrepreneur Show. And welcome to today's show. I wanted to call this Freedom Taste Like This. What does independence means for you as a chef entrepreneur? So with that, I want to say welcome to the Disruptive Chef Entrepreneur Show. If you haven't done so, please like today's episode. And if you haven't done that yet, make sure you click the notification bell so you know every time we have a new episode coming out. So let me ask you a question. If you had to put freedom on a plate, what would it taste like? Would it taste like quitting your job, launching your dream, cutting ties with a client that just drains you? Or would it taste like breathing again because you build a life and business that actually reflects your values? So today, we're not just talking about freedom as a holiday, we are talking about freedom as a strategy. Because in the kitchen of an entrepreneur, and especially in entrepreneurship, it's not about what you want to do, who you want to do it for. And it's not about defining what freedom actually tastes like. You will get it served from someone else's vision of success, entrepreneurship, and you will choke on it. So, with that, welcome to today's show. So, for me, I wanted to flip the table a little bit on traditional thinking, stir up a little bit of the status quo, and build a business that actually feeds your soul. Again, I'm Christian. I'm actually an Austrian born American. And I came to America by choice, and I'm fully committed in helping leaders stop following recipes they don't serve them. And that's really what this is all about. So let's be real. Most entrepreneurs are confused about flexibility and freedom. So you left a 9 to 5 so you can be your own boss. And how many of you have done that? But now you're working 24/7, checking your phone like it's a leash and saying that every opportunity is because you're afraid of the money that will stop. Listen, I've been there. I have been chasing for months revenue. I have chased clients which were 100 plus days out. We lost 160,000 because one of our client went bankrupt. And during this process, I realized it's not because of clients. It's because I want to build a business that can build or surround yourself with the solution you need to get and keep going. And it's more than just a purpose. It's not purpose. I want to build something which reflects me and which reflects what I do. Because freedom isn't just about control. Any entrepreneur knows that. It's about alignment. And you can have the freedom for working for yourself, but still be a prisoner to fear, to comparison, to broken systems for clients which just don't pay, or clients which kind of lead you on. So for me, this strategy is really simple. As I said earlier, I wasn't born in here in the U.S., but I always had the American dream. And as I came here from Austria, it gave me a different lens. You know, where I came from, structure is normal. Systems matter. That's why it shocked me that in the US, is often people confuse chaos with creativity. And everybody's talking about hustling, independence, grind mode, but nobody's asking independent from what? Independent from being a boss, independent from 401k, independent from a peace of mind. The real freedom isn't about escaping something, it's about choosing something which is better, which is about building a business, building a life that doesn't just look good on Instagram and social media, but feels good to wake up to. And that's for me was why I came to the US. It was exactly that. It had 3 points in it. It's about creative control. You don't just cook for the algorithm, you build the body that works and reflects your voice. It reflects your choices, your values, your vision. And the financial boundaries around that is it's not just about making money, it's about making money on your terms, charging for what you're worth, firing clients who don't align with you, and also walking away from revenue that costs you too much of that peace of mind. And it's also about leadership without permissions. We talk about this a lot in my office here. You know, you don't have to wait until somebody tells you your idea or their idea, what is sometimes valid, but you need to lead because it's something you love to do for work. And it's that you are brave enough to go through the disruption and go through the uncomfortable zones to do what you want to do. So I wanted to make this a short one because for me, freedom isn't a one time decision. Freedom is a muscle, it's a menu you rewrite every single day. And if you're not carefully, you will find yourself cooking for somebody else's vision. You can also find yourself living somebody else's value and wondering why your fire has gone out. So let me have this be a little remembrance of you. And not just that, I want you to use today's date for you to think about that this week of freedom, this week of independence, that you will challenge yourself to define what freedom actually tastes like for you. Is it a creative space? Is it owning your own calendar? Or is it walking away from a business model that no longer fits? Because here is the deal. If it doesn't taste like freedom, you're not done cooking yet. So, with that, I want to say thanks for being here today. And also, if you haven't done so, click today's notification bell and know that the Disruptive Chef is about episodes that fire or light that fire within you. It's about something you want to share with your fellow creators, share with your fellow entrepreneurs. And if you do that, tag me. You find me as the Disruptive Chef Entrepreneur and tell me, what does freedom taste like in your world? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it do for you to get you fired up? What are you doing to have freedom be something which lights you up and something you want to share? So for me, I wanted to make this a short one. And I wanted to make something what really hits home because sometimes we get into this entrepreneurship way because we want something and we really not 100% sure what that's going to look like. The greatest thing about being an entrepreneur that you can make the choice every single day to do something totally different. It's the choices you have to choose to work with a certain client, to choose to work with a certain group. And you know what? Sometimes when you go into a partnership, you will realize that it wasn't right for you. And it's totally okay. Because for me, freedom is really simple. Is for me to make an impact for me, for my family, for the people who listen to the show, to anybody who come in contact with, because I want them to know life isn't always a evil stream. It gets up and down. And I'm here to tell you that in our business, we had up and downs. We learn every single time. And for me, that's what freedom is, because I'm here to tell you what some of the failures was we had, and I want to make sure that you don't make the same. And the reason we're doing this podcast is really simple, because we want you to feel fired up when you get up in the morning, feel fired up when you go and support somebody, and also know that you're making an impact. And with that, I want to say thanks for being here today. My name is Christian. I'm the host of the Disruptive Chef Entrepreneur Show. I appreciate you listening in. And as you know, every Monday we bring a brand new guest to you, which somebody who inspired us. And every Friday, you get a little bit around of me, of the things I learned about, things I worry about, and things my clients work on. So with that, thank you for being here. I'll see you next Friday. Thanks, everybody, and happy 4th of July.